No.
This is sad. I just feel like to cry.
That's exactly where I heard him come from.
What did you see, sir?
I heard the shots. I thought it was firecrackers to begin with. Somebody over there was screaming, "He's been shot! He's been shot!" So I made my way over. I said, "I'm an emergency department physician. Let me help you." The guy had spun around, was jammed between the benches. He had a headshot here. There was lots of blood, and he had brain matter there. And so I got him. There's a helicopter coming in to get him. I got people there really helpful. I got
Was
him
there only
up
one
on the
person
bench.
shot that you saw?
Then I did CPR, did chest compressions as well as I breathed for him.
One person.
I was the only one that did
We
it.
need to evacuate everybody.
Statement from Trump campaign. President Trump thanks law enforcement and first responders for their quick actions during this heinous act. He is fine and is being checked out at a local medical facility. More details will follow. According to the information we are receiving,
If you looked at the moment that you heard the instant sound of what was believed to be gunfire, those Secret Service agents rushed in and did exactly what they are trained to do, which is to put maximum attention to the protectee and minimum attention to the problem, right? But that working shift that's around the president or the former president, they need to react very quickly, make him safe. And the way that they're doing it is exactly what we saw. They put their bodies in between the former president and the perceived threat, so they would actually absorb any secondary, type of, rounds that may come into the president. They do a rapid assessment. The president's on the ground. He has agents that are on top of him. They're quickly trying to assess his current state. Was he hit? What is going on? All the while, they are getting information from agents that are outside of that inner circle around what is going on. Where is the perceived threat coming from? What is the next course of action? We actually can hear some of the audio. They obviously got some indication that they can move the president, that it's safe to move the president, or the risk is minimized somehow. You heard them call out some of the audio, the commands out loud to each other, so they work in unison, removing that the protectee, in this case the former president, off the X, off of that attack location into a safer location, which in this case was the armored vehicle. From there, the detail leader and other members of the Secret Service do another assessment of the president's health, making sure that there's no immediate concern. Again, was he shot, or is there any secondary wounds? Anything that they do not see visibly at that moment. They are going through that rapid assessment immediately while the motorcade is departing. And again, Wolf, I cannot stress this enough. All of the actions that you see by the Secret Service are coordinated. They think about this type of attack all the time. They know how to react. They have primary and secondary modes of transportation out of that site. There's calls being made around whether or not they need medical attention, or they're going to go to a safe house or back to an aircraft to depart the area. So all of what you're seeing is very dynamic, but this is what the Secret Service does the best, and we just saw that happen live on television.
Dr. Carson was right. I think I reacted to this clip where he said they have attempted this from one thing to another. Now, the only thing left is to take out Trump. I don't know what exactly will actually prompt someone, to take up this decision, to do it. The people who scream the loudest about dangerous real things have been engaging in the most dangerous possible real thing about Trump, and now they have their desired result. Where almost. Yes, I have a couple of videos I'm going to show you here, but before I do that, please share the video so a lot of people can actually see what has happened. Some people are not informed because the mainstream media will not show you some things like this. There are screenshots I've put out here. I cannot actually play these videos because you know the rules of this platform. Now they say the person has been identified. He even posted a YouTube video, like now the judgment will be passed. And they say he belongs to, I don't know, is it Antifac or what exactly? I think more details are coming out. I think the picture is there. I believe you've seen that.
Okay, so we have a couple updates on the Pennsylvania rally where there was assassination attempt done on Donald Trump. The bullet had grazed his ear. As he was being taken off stage, he asked them to stop so that he could address the crowd. Your service had put out a statement stating that an incident occurred in the evening of July 13th at the Trump rally in Pennsylvania. The Secret Service has implemented protective measures and the former president is safe. This is now an active Secret Service investigation and further information will be released when available. And then according to Trump, and this is from Associated Press, he stated that he is fine and he's going to go and be checked out at a medical facility. As far as the perpetrator, and some people are saying in the video you can hear them say that shoot her down, there is footage of what looks like and what is being portrayed as Secret Service, and it looks like maybe some law enforcement picking this guy up and dragging him out of the rally.
Me, as you're trying to figure out if you're okay, what's going on, was he shot, was he wounded? Then we heard him on the microphone, Shannon, saying, "Let me."
You can see him right there.
They tried to take him off, so we're just trying to figure out what happened.
And I think that clip is from Newsmax or possibly Fox News. But no word on yet on who it is or the motive behind it. It sits right now. It doesn't sound like anybody else was hurt. But again, this is still just kind of breaking information still coming out. So more to come. The video today earlier talking about how I'm not going to unite with people anymore if they're just not seeing. The comments got super fired up and we're like, we have to unite. And this is how we take down the cabal is by being, no, I'm not uniting with people like this. The amount of people that are celebrating this assassination attempt of Donald Trump in my comments and on X is disturbing. I don't like Joe Biden. I don't like his policies. I don't like a lot of the people in Congress, but I have never, not once, wished any ill will on any of them. You and I are not the same.
Yes, then I look through Twitter, stage is trending. Democrats are coming out to say this was staged. That is the most annoying thing, I can think of. It get me irritated to see people still coming out to say this. Will this blood have sin coming out of his ear? Are you still telling me this? Any person who condemned this is insane. Allowed people to compete. If you want to defeat Trump, defeat him in the ballot box. I think that is the other thing. You cannot say this is democracy. If you are even mentioning it, like sending people to take him out, it is something that I can't even breathe. I never expected this. Please pray for Trump so he can recover to continue to fight for the country.
With President Biden isn't if, it's who. Who will replace him because he is not going to be the Democrats' candidate for president in 2024, all due respect. Above any matters of politics or what's right or wrong, the one thing I know for sure about America is this. It's run by mean girls.